All right, Shalom. I want to start off by giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rachak Wadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, every will. Peace and blessing to the elect of Israel. All right, Shalom and Abba Ball. Back at it with another lesson through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai. Lord's will, this video is edifying. All right, I want to touch on how we're going to have rest, man. The Lord is going to give us rest, man. All right, and that's what we're waiting for. We're waiting for an eternal rest, because we're afflicted and we're grieved. We go through a lot of afflictions, so on and so forth. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, there's a greater reward for all this, man. So all our hard work, putting in labor for Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, catching hell, so on and so forth. It's for a bigger cause, and as well, it's going to lead to a great reward. You know what I'm saying? So I want to go ahead and get this real quick. I want to start off with this scripture. Salakia. Bear with me, Baba Shah. Let me get this. So let me get this real quick. This is Romans chapter 8, starting at verse 17. It says, and if children, then heirs of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, and joint heirs with Mashiach, if so be that we suffer with him, that we may be also glorified together. So we're going to have to suffer with Yahushai in order to be glorified with him, man. Okay? And that's what we're going through. We're going through the sufferings of Yahushai. The Lord told us that we were going through them sufferings, man. He said we had to be able to drink of that cup, But what did the Lord say in the book of Luke? Let me get that real quick. Luke, I believe that's Luke 12. Salakia. Let me see if I can find it real quick. Oh, man. Bear with me, Baba Kusha. Let me see. Yep, Luke chapter 22, the Wadi Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. Luke chapter 22, I'll start at verse 28. It says, ye are they which have continued with me in my temptations. Okay, right. And that's a part of us catching hell, man. Being afflicted, so on and so forth. Verse 29. And I appoint unto you a kingdom, as my Father hath appointed unto me, that ye may eat and drink at my table in my kingdom. We're going to be joint heirs with Yahushua, and sit on thrones judging the 12 tribes of Israel. Okay, right. So, hey, if we continue in this fight of afflictions, for Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, we're going to be joint heirs with Yahushai, man. All right, now I want to get another scripture real quick. So, hey, we should be expecting, we should be hoping for, which the word hope goes into the expect or expectation. Hey, we should have a hope for rest, man. All right, we are known as prisoners of hope. Okay, all we have is hope in Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. This is 2 Corinthians chapter 4, starting at verse 14. It says, Salakia. Yeah, I'm gonna skip down to verse 17. Matter of fact, I'll start at verse 16. Okay, this is 2 Corinthians 4, starting at verse 16. For which cause we faint not. Actually, I'll start at verse 13. Salakia. All right, this is 2 Corinthians 4 and verse 13. We have in the same spirit of faith, according as it is written, I believed, and therefore have I spoken. We also believe, and therefore we speak. Right? We believe in the doctrine of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. That's why we speak up and we do the work. All right? Verse 14. Knowing that he which raised up the Lord Yahushai shall raise up us also by Yahushai, and shall present us with you. Okay, right. So the Lord is going to raise us up, if like how he raised up Yahushai, if so that we continue in Yahushai's works, man. All right, and then we're going to receive that same reward. All right, verse 15, or a reward like it, Verse 15, for all things are for your sakes, that the abundant grace might, through the thanksgiving of many, redound to the glory of the Most High, for which cause we faint not. But though our outward man perish, yet the inward man is renewed day by day. Right. So we don't faint because Yahweh Bashim Shai has given us the spirit to keep on doing his work, man. And we can't faint, meaning we can't give up, man, because the Lord requires us to do this until the very end, man. All right. And now is the worst time to fall out, I mean, every time is a bad time to fall out, but especially now, man, because we at the doors, man. We've been in the last days, but hey, you can see the prophecies are speaking, man, just like the Lord said they would, So a part of those prophecies is what? That we're going to have rest, man. All right. 2 Corinthians 4:16, for which cause we faint not, but though our outward man perish, yet the inward man is renewed day by day. Right. So our flesh, the outward man, breaks down day by day, but our inward man, which is the spirit, is renewed daily, man. All right. Daily we're growing in the faith, man, or we should be, Verse 17, for our light affliction, this is a light affliction, man. The Yahushua said, take my burden upon you, take my yoke upon you, right? Because why? My burden and my yoke is easy, my burden is light. So this is a light affliction. All we got to do is, hey, yeah, we're going to catch a little hell for the Lord, here and there. All right, but what do? We study and we do the work. It's not hard, man. You don't got to be in tip-top shape, physically to do the work of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. You have to just be able-bodied, pretty much, Matthew chapter 11 and verse 28, it says, come unto me, all ye that labor and are heavy laden, and I will give you rest. Okay, right? All right, and that's what Yahushua is saying, man. So we have to labor to enter into that rest, man. All right? Take my yoke upon you and learn of me, for I am meek and lowly in heart, and ye shall find rest unto your soul. So Yahushua is that ultimate rest, man. All right, we're going to receive rest through Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. All right, verse 30, for my yoke is easy and my burden is light. Right, the Lord is not requiring much of us to do this work, man. And we'll go back to 2 Corinthians 4:17. For our light affliction, which is but for a moment, right? This is only for a moment, man. Soon we're going to look back and be like, damn, remember when we were in Babylon? All right, that's how fast the times are going by, man. All right, the Lord said that he would speed up the days, man. All right, it says, for the things which are seen, or Slakia, verse 17 says, for our light affliction, which is but for a moment, worketh for us a far more exceeding and eternal weight of glory, while we look not at the things which are seen, but at the things which are not seen. For the things which are seen are temporal, but the things which are not seen are eternal. Right, we're setting our affections above, man. All right, that's where our affections should be set upon, speaking of myself first and foremost, on heavenly things, man. Okay, because the things that we can see are all temporal, man. Are they all right? Matter of fact, let's get this real quick. 2 Peter chapter 3, starting at verse 10, it says, the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night, in the which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. The earth also and the works that are therein shall be burnt up. Right. Okay. So it says the day of the Lord is coming as a thief in the night, meaning it's going to be unexpected, man. All right. When you least expect it, like a thief robbing your house, But Yahushua said you want to be as the watchman, who waited for the thief to come and prepared himself, man. All right. And that's what we're doing through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashim Shai. Salakia, Lord, will we do it all the way to the end? All right. But it said the elements shall melt with fervent heat, man. What's that going to lead up to? That's talking about the nuclear missiles, man. All right, the nuclear missiles are actually hot enough to burn elements, man. Like oxygen, so to speak. Okay. Now you're gonna have a smart ass, oh, everything is made out of elements, But at the end of the day, man, hey, you ain't gonna be talking all that shit when you burning in the missiles, man. Verse 11, seeing then that all these things shall be dissolved. Damn, man. That's going to show you how hot it's going to be. It's going to be dissolved, man. Because, you have something that can get hot and then you just see it got burnt. But the elements are going to be dissolved, man. All right, America is going to be a desert land, okay? It says, seeing then all these things shall be dissolved, what manner of persons ought ye to be in all holy conversation and godliness, right? And you go into the word conversation is pursuant to your conduct, man. All right, so there you go, man. So that's the type of spirit we should be in. We should be in all holy conversation and godliness, man. All right, knowing that this place is going to be destroyed. That's why I brought out earlier. I'm going to bring it out again, Lord willing. 2 Corinthians. And it's all through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shema Shai. This is not of myself. This is 2 Corinthians 4 and verse 18. While we look not at the things which are seen, but at the things which are not seen. Right, man. Okay, we're looking for the things which are not seen, which are heavenly things, man. All right. That's the stuff that we're looking for. Okay. So Salakia. I'm going to go back to 2 Peter chapter 3 and verse 11. I'll read it again. It says, seeing then that all these things shall be dissolved, what manner of persons ought ye to be in all holy conversation and godliness, looking for what? And hasting for what? Unto the coming of the day of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. Right, that's where our desires truly lie at, man. The day of the Lord, man. Okay, everything else, yeah, we may want this on this side, we may want that on this side, but at the end of the day, our true desires is really the day of the Lord, man. That's what we're really worried about at the end of the day, man. Speaking, and that's what you should be worried about at the end of the day. Speaking to myself first and foremost, man. It says, nevertheless, it says, looking for and hastening unto the coming of the day of Yahweh Ba'ashem Shai, wherein the heavens being on fire shall be dissolved, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. Nevertheless, we, according to his promise, looking for new heavens and a new earth, meaning that it's going to be refreshed. All right, because the word new is going into refresh, man. So the earth will be refreshed, man. Because right now the earth is defiled under the inhabitants thereof. And who are the inhabitants thereof? Esau, Edom. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked, man. All right, and everything, it's scripture say the whole earth lieth out of course, man. The whole creation groaneth, man. All right, the planet Earth is catching hell under this devil, man. But the Lord cursed the earth, man. Okay, but nevertheless, point being what, man? We waiting for the day of the Lord, man. Okay, verse 13, it says, nevertheless, we, according to his promise, looking for new heavens and a new earth wherein dwelleth righteousness, man. Right, and that's going to be our kingdom, man. Okay, our kingdom is going to be a refreshment to the planet Earth and the creature therein, man. Even Esau is going to have refreshment in the kingdom. Now, this devil is going to catch hell daily, but he's still going to be refreshed in his own right, because they're going to be forced to take part of the ways of righteousness, man. So that's refreshment within itself, man. But let's go ahead, and I'm probably going to do like, a couple parts to this video. So you know what? I'm going to go ahead and close this one out. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rachakwadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles, great millstone, every will. Peace and blessings to the elect of Israel. Shalom and a Baba Ball.